Okay, so for 5A, I'm going to talk about three questions, but I'm going to probably solve just one of them. But I want to talk about three questions just because it's a common thing that people don't really get to grasp in chapter 5. But I'm going to talk about number 4 right now. Fred keeps his savings in his mattress. He began with 500 from his mother and adds 125 each year. His total savings Y after X years are given by the equation. So if Fred just begins with $500, we know that that's our y-intercept because basically 0 years has passed. It's our initial point, right? So 500 is our y-intercept, and so that means that 125 is our slope. And if we multiply 125 between the number of years that he's accumulating, so 125 times 1 year, 125 times 2 years, plus the initial 500, then pretty much you can get that the formula is 500 plus 125x, right? For every year that passes, he adds another 125 and then another 125. So for a given amount of years, you multiply by 125 and you add how much he initially had, our y-intercept. So for 4, hope that's clear. It's B. And then for question number 11, pretty much follows the same kind of theme for this question. It's trying to teach you about the least squared regression line and what the slope does and what the y-intercept is. So in number 11 it says biochemical oxygen demand BOD measures organic pollutants in water by measuring the amount of oxygen consumed by microorganisms that break down these compounds. BOD is hard to measure accurately. Total organic carbon is easy to measure, so it is common to measure TOC and use regression to predict BOD. A typical regression equation for water entering a municipal treatment plant is, so there's our least squared regression line, right? TOC would be our x and BOD is our y. So the question is, both BOD and TOC are measured in milligrams per liter of water. What does the slope of this line say about the relationship between BOD and TOC? All right, so every time you add a TOC, it changes by a measure of 1.507. What I mean is you do 1.507 times 1 TOC, it's 1.507 times 2 TOC, that's 1.507 plus another 1.507. So that's the relationship between slope and 1.507. For the changes you make on in TOC, it increases by this measure, this positive slope of 1.507. So now that I've explained that, which one do you think would be the answer? I would imagine from my explanation that for every unit increase in TOC, right, the BOD increases by 1.507 units. All right, that's it.